guys, welcome back to ASL. Today we're going to be learning time signs. So first let's learn the days of the week. These are pretty easy. So we start with Monday, and it's just an M, but you flip it so that it's palm facing in, and you go to a little circle. Monday. Tuesday's the same thing with a T, Tuesday. Wednesday's the same thing with a W, Wednesday. Thursday is with an H because we already used the T for Tuesday, so H for Thursday. Friday, same thing with an F. Saturday, same thing with an S. Sunday, though, is like this, Sunday. So again, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Next is the sign for minute. Minute. Your dominant hand is on top, and your non-dominant hand, they're both pointer fingers, and it's kind of like this. Non-dominant hand is touching your wrist of your dominant hand. You go like this, minute, minute. Notice it's my dominant hand that's moving, this hand doesn't move at all. Minute, minute. Next we have hour, which is like this, hour. Imagine this is the face of the clock, and this is the hand that goes all the way around in a circle for an hour. Hour, hour. So minute, minute, and hour. Next we have day, day, day. Just like the number 1, like this, day, day. So minute, hour, day. Next is week, week. Imagine on a calendar, the whole line, that would be 1 week. So you kind of go across, week, week. Day, week, month is like this, month. Dominant hand is closest to your body, and you go like this, month, month. And last but not least, we have year. Year. So your dominant hand starts on top, it goes in a circle around your other hand and comes out on top. Year, year. So again, we have minute, hour, day, week, month, and year. So with minute, hour, day, week, month, and year, you're actually able to incorporate numbers into the sign to change the meaning. For example, you could say 5 minutes or 2 days, 2 years, stuff like that. We're actually able to just add the number right into the sign. The rule with that, though, is that it only works for numbers 1 through 9. Above that, it's different, okay? So let's start with minutes. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes. So for 1 through 9, for numbers 1 through 9, you just add the number into the sign. So the sign's exactly the same, you just have your dominant hand has the number. So if you're 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute, 6 minute, 7 minute, 8 minute, 9 minute. Above that, you would go 10 minutes, or 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. Whatever it is, you do the number and then you just do the base sign for minute. But for 1 through 9, you can incorporate it into the sign. That also applies to hours. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours. Above 9, again, you just do the number, and then you do the base sign for hours. 10 hours, 24 hours, you just do the numbers, then the sign. For days, same thing. 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days. Now notice for all those numbers, it was palm in. Normally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palm in, and then we flip 6, 7, 8, 9. But for this, it's all palm in. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, 6, 7, 8, 9, palm in, okay? And again, above 9, you just do the number and then the sign for days. So 10 days, 20 days, 25 days, whatever it is, number, and then the base sign. Next we have months. 1 through 9 rule still applies. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and 9 months. Again, all palm in. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and 9 months. And then above that, we just do the number and then the base sign. So 10 months, 12 months, 20 months, number, space sign. Are you following me? Okay, good. And then last but not least, we have years. So for that, we know the base sign is this. You just start with the number, and then you do the sign. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, and above that, you do 10, and then years. 11 years. You notice it's not a huge difference. You basically just take the number and then go straight into year. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, and then 10 years, 11 years. The only shortcut is for 1 through 9, you kind of can go right into it. And then if it's above 9, you have to do 20 years, 30 years. But that's pretty nifty. You can just add the number right into the sign, and there you have it. So let's go through everything we've learned so far again. We have the days of the week. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have minute, hour, day, week, month, and year. And we can incorporate numbers 1 through 9 with all those. So we can do 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, and then above that, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Same thing for hours, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours. Above that, 10 hours, 12 hours. Days, 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, and then 10 days, 11 days, and so on and so forth with those. And then we have months, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months. Above that, we separate it, 20 months, 24 months. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, and then above that, 10 years, 20 years, number, base sign. So now that you know how to tell different variations of times from minutes all the way up to years, let's do some things related to tense. So first we have, this is now. It also means today. Now and today. So this is 2 Y hand shapes, palm facing up, like this, now. Today, I'm doing this, today. Tomorrow is like this, tomorrow. It's an A hand shape with your thumb out, you go like this, tomorrow. Make sure it's not right under your chin, it's more to the side of your face, tomorrow. Yesterday is very similar to deaf, but with an A hand shape. Yesterday. So we have today, tomorrow, and yesterday. Now if you notice, with those, future is in front of us, present is right here, and past goes behind us. That's why yesterday is moving backwards and tomorrow is going forward. What if you want to say next week or last week? Well, for that, you pretty much just adapt the base sign to go forward or to go backwards. So if it's next week, we do a little circle and it goes in front. It goes this and then front. Next week. So technically you pull it, so this is my dominant hand. You go that direction, so I'm right-handed, so I go to the right a little bit, and then it goes in a little circle towards the front. If you're left-handed, you go to the left, and then bring it out in front. So next week. Last week, you go like this. You just take it into the past. Last week. Next week or last week. What about next month or last month? So for that, you don't really use any variation to this sign. You just go like this or like this. So you could say next month or last month. In the future or in the past. If you touch your shoulder, you're basically saying it's behind you. We're not going to try and reach behind us, but that's before or last month. Next month, it's up and in front of you. You're pushing forward. Next month or last month. And then what about year? You can go next year or last year. So you don't even do the sign for year. You just go like this. 1 year in the future, it's going in forward, so it's future, or in the past, it's going backwards. Next year or last year. Next, we have the sign for morning and the sign for night. This is morning. So my non-dominant hand is like this. My dominant hand, you can see where they are connecting. This hand is on the elbow crease area, I guess. And then you go like this, morning, morning, morning. Now you can combine that with the sign for good, and then do morning. And that's how you sign good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Or night, this is night, 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 night. It's like an A hand shape with your fingers up, and it goes like this, night, night, night. And for that, you can also say good night, good night. Good morning or good night. Good morning, good night. And last but not least, we have the sign for weekend, which is a variation of sign for week. You go like this. It's at the end of the week. Weekend, weekend, weekend. Okay, and that is all the new signs for this video. So make sure that you review these, you practice, you remember the 1 through 9 rule and how you can add that to the base signs. And that is all for this video. I will see you in the next one.